There we go. Try that again. Good morning, everybody. How are you? This is Rick. Today's date is Tuesday, August 6, 2024. I want to thank everybody here. Thank you from me representing Hit Run Candlesticks, Doug representing Right Way Options, and John representing BYOB Trading, the entire family. So thanks, everyone, for being here. I do want to remind you real quick that we have public e-learning tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. And also coming up, John with BYOB has a workshop coming up on Friday, the 9th. He'll cover VWAP, trend, day trend setup, and what he calls a thriller trade, and a few other things in there as well. But it's on this coming Friday. And sign up is required, so just wanted to share that out there. All right, now let's talk about this market just a little bit. And I think it's important that we go back to a few basics, okay? And that's simply following the trend. Simply following the trend. Here, what Devendra's asking me a question. How long will you wait after the market open to buy any trade? Every now and then, in a blue moon, I might buy something before 15 minutes. But typically, it's going to be after 15 minutes, and I prefer to wait to the top of the hour. And the top of the hour means about 10 minutes before or 10 minutes after, because there's a lot that shakes around in that little 20-minute period, Devendra. So to me, let's say the first half hour of trading is for managing your own positions, is what it's for. It's not chasing any other positions at all. It's just simply managing your own. Okay, great question. Thank you very much. Okay, make a note of that. Manage positions. Okay. All righty. So to me, this is getting back to basics. Let's just follow the trend, and let me cover here for those that don't know. What my trend is, there we go, is you don't see price, okay? So I'll just pretend it's down here. Price is going to be here, the T-line is going to be there, and the trend indicator is going to be there. So for bearishness, I want price below the T-line below the trend indicator, okay, just like this. So this is the bearish trend. There are reasons, there are tools that experienced traders have why they may buy long down here, okay, instead of short. And you've got to have those reasons. It can't be just because a bullish engulf or just because somebody else did. You've got to have your reasons to do that. One example might be if you're going to hold something long term, it comes down, you get a big dip in it, you can hold it long term, you buy it. You're willing to live through a whole lot of fire and floods and bad weather on this thing, but you're willing to live with it. It's not a trading stock, it's a long-term stock. Now, for the bullish side of things, what we want, get my pen back, there we go. I'm going to come over here. See how I can tell you right now, price is above the T-line, which there's the T-line, and T-line is above the trend indicator. That's an indication that long trades. So where we are now, we're a long way from putting on some long trades if you're just going to look at the market. Okay? Now, in any market, there's short trades, there's long trades. I don't care how bullish the market is, you can find a short trade. I don't care how bearish the market is, you can find a long trade. In fact, all we're going to look at today is a couple of long trades. The purpose of these long trades are for the watch list. They're not necessarily to be traded. Because right now, I believe the market is in this congested area where it has to digest the last couple of days and maybe even digest another day or two. It needs to get this pullback out of its system before it can start moving up. And I do believe it will start moving up. I do believe that the high is not in. I do not believe that. I believe that we're going to come down. We're going to find some spot down here where the bulls are going to start to take charge, and then they're going to start to bring us up, and we're probably going to have a little pullback, and then we're probably going to have another up move. So right now, we want to watch and be sure that we're being very careful and we follow the rules of getting into something. So don't rush into trades unless you truly want that trade for maybe till your next birthday or two. That's long trades, okay? So let's take a look at a couple of things. If we take a look at SMH, we don't need candlesticks on here to look at this. It doesn't take a brainiac to, whoops, that's not SMH. I wish it was up like that. See how SMH is down? So we need this to help us pull up some long trades here. Notice, for those that aren't familiar with the trend indicator, this has got to be one of the greatest things that we've come up with. And you see how the bearishness right here, and then you see how the bullishness started. That's all bullishness right there. There goes my mouse again. It was doing fine here all of a sudden right now. Huh. Now, see how we're bullish, and then see how we turn bearish here? Read the charts. Simple little tools like this. Read the charts. Easy to do. Just take a look at IYT. IYT is down. Now, here's some old school trading. We need IYT for the market to go up. Now, that's not 100% true anymore, not since tech came around. But we do need SMH. That's not 100% true as long as we have IYT. The point is, we need one of these bad boys or bad girls to become bullish if we want to trade bullish. We need the transports to turn bullish, or we need the SMH to turn bullish. If you get them both to turn bullish, you best be making money. If you're not making money, you need to come talk to me. So keep an eye on these two stocks right here, okay? Since everybody is so excited about VIX these days, you know, we've gone months and never even mentioned the VIX. VIX pops up and it becomes a household name. Well, there's the VIX. There it's moving up, okay? If this thing starts to turn down and starts to turn red, much like this right here, then you know the VIX power is over. Right now, the VIX is hypnotizing everybody, and that's fine. Let it hypnotize everybody. Just keep an eye on it. Pay attention to it. It's something that we need to pay attention to. But when it starts to roll over, and it will start to turn red, just like this right here. And when it does, we want to make sure it stays red. We don't want it to come down and just bounce and come back up. So we're going to be monitoring that for a little bit, okay? So, all right, cover your eyes. I'm about to go to a white chart, and it's bright. Lordy, that's bright. All right, I want to take a look at a few charts that I think you might want for your watch list. Now my mouse, seriously, my mouse, ever since I clicked on that thing up there, Clove. Take a look at Clove. See the beautiful, beautiful trend here. Price above the T-line, T-line above the trend indicator. That's what we want for a trend. Now what we'll do is we'll shop for an entry. Simple entries are breakouts, 3-8 traps, what we call PBO opportunities, which are almost always 3-8 traps now, in a trend. It's got to be in a trend, and here's our trend. Clove is one of these. PCT is another one I'm watching for an entry. So here's PCT. We've rallied up. Here we're pulling back. We've got a pretty good candle right here lifting us off the bottom. It's we could call it a belt hold, I guess, of some form. The candlestick aficionado out there will not agree with me, but that's tough. Belt hold. If we start to see follow through, that might be a trade. Waiting for a breakout also may be a trade. And what we'll do is we'll just look for simple targets above. Simple targets. I'm going to go to the weekly just because, just so I can see. I can't click on. Darn it, I can't. There. Simple targets. Simple targets here would be peaks and valleys. So let's start with that 1150 right there. McDonald's. Let's not forget about McDonald's. Here's the daily on McDonald's. McDonald's has now broken out of this constructed bottom through here. I think it is now ready to be bought. So I'm going to watch for a buy signal in here. We just might get that today. I'm going to look to be buying McDonald's, and then we've got targets above around that 285, then 298. Oh my. Take a look at O. Nice trend up. We've got great consolidation that shows the power of the bull sitting here. You can see that in the price action. So I'm going to look for buying in here. I want to be one of these buyers. I'm not saying that I'm going to buy any one of these today because I want to see what the market does overall. I certainly may do this, and I will alert everyone. You guys all know that. I'll alert on what we're looking at to buy. FTDR. Here's a nice pop up. There's a nice little flag setting in there. We're looking at that 3-8 trap. Look at that beautiful trend. Here we came out of this route right there. Man, that is hard to control. I don't know what it is. We broke out. We popped up. And here's our pullback now. Watch for that buy signal in there and ride the trend to profits. Oh, come on. I don't have time for this. Sorry about this. I don't know why. It was doing fine until I clicked on that, my tool thing up there. RTX. Here's RTX. This is a 3-8 trap. If you're in the trading room and you're new here and you don't know what a 3-8 trap is, please ask. We'll explain to you. I want you to be the go-to person for the 3-8 trap. So it's important you learn that. Nice 3-8 trap. We'll look for buying on that. First target, of course, is going to be this high up here. If you want to look at the weekly chart, we could probably come up with some targets above. And I think what I'll do is something like this. Oh, man, come on. There we go. We're going to take this low right here. Take this high right there. And then push in here. There we go. So there's some targets right there. Those dotted lines right in there. So around that 119.60, we've got 124.30, and then we've got about 128. 128, and we'll call that 129 right up there. That's a great looking weekly chart on this RTX, by the way. Okay, I'm about out of time. Hope everybody has a great day today. Please remember, don't chase anything. If you need to back off and take off a day of trading, this might be one of those days. If the market just zooms up or zooms down, you'll end up just chasing if you're not careful. If you have charts to manage those charts. Let's let this market finish its little temper tantrum. Let it flap its wings, let it finish up, and then we're going to go in there and make some money. We'll clean up on this big pullback, okay? We'll see you guys here bottom of the hour when the market opens up. Thanks everyone for being here. Take care.